Welcome to Healing Horizons, Ibogaine Therapy in Mexico. I'm your host, Liam, and today we delve into a significant and poignant topic, the transformative journey of veterans overcoming substance abuse through the innovative treatment of Ibogaine therapy. In this episode, we're joined by a remarkable and insightful expert who will guide us through the profound impact Ibogaine has had on veterans. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you, Liam. It's a pleasure to be here and to have the opportunity to discuss how Ibogaine therapy is making a difference for so many, especially veterans who often face unique challenges in their recovery journeys.
Absolutely, the challenges veterans face are indeed unique and complex. Let's start with an overview. Can you help us understand some of the specific struggles veterans encounter when dealing with substance abuse and mental health issues?
Certainly, Liam. Veterans often deal with a confluence of issues, everything from PTSD and depression to anxiety and chronic pain. These experiences can be deeply isolating and challenging to manage. Many turn to substances as a means of coping, which unfortunately can spiral into misuse and addiction. The transitional anxiety from military to civilian life also exacerbates these issues, leaving many veterans feeling disconnected from their support systems and society as a whole.
That insight really highlights the scope of the issue. It's not just about substance abuse alone, but an intricate web of challenges. With that understanding, how does Ibogaine therapy fit into this picture? What are its origins, and how does it serve as a solution?
Ibogaine is a naturally occurring psychoactive substance found in the root bark of the African plant Tabernanthe iboga. Historically, it's been used in spiritual rituals and healing practices in various cultures in West Africa, most notably in the Bwiti religion of Gabon. In a modern context, research has found that Ibogaine has the potential to reset certain neurotransmitter imbalances which cause addictive behavior. It's not a magic cure, but certainly a profound interrupter of addiction patterns, offering a window of clarity and opportunity for lasting change.
It's fascinating how traditional knowledge and modern science are coming together here. Let's delve into the scientific aspects. How does Ibogaine actually work within the brain and body to exert its effects?
Ibogaine interacts with several neurotransmitter systems in the brain, primarily the glutamatergic, opioid, and serotonergic systems. It seems to reduce the cravings and withdrawal symptoms associated with addictions such as opiates, alcohol, and stimulants. By altering these pathways, Ibogaine facilitates a sort of reset, providing individuals with a chance to confront underlying issues without the constant pull of cravings. Additionally, it induces a profound introspective state akin to a dreamlike or meditative state, which many users report helps them uncover and address deeply rooted personal traumas.
That introspective aspect is particularly intriguing, as it allows for mental and emotional breakthroughs. I'd love to hear some personal stories of veterans who've undergone Ibogaine therapy. How have their experiences reflected this profound change?
I'd be happy to share. There's a story of one veteran whom we'll call John. He fought in Iraq and struggled with significant PTSD upon returning home. Traditional therapies and medications offered him little relief, and he turned to alcohol to numb his pain. After hearing about Ibogaine, he decided to try it, albeit with some skepticism. During his treatment, he confronted memories of his past that he'd buried deep. He described it as emotionally intense but necessary, helping him recognize, process, and start healing from his traumas. The clarity he gained allowed him to embrace life anew, taking steps towards mending relationships and starting a new career path. Many veterans echo John's experience. Finding Ibogaine provides the crucial break they need to reassess and reorient their lives.
John's journey powerfully illustrates the transformative potential of Ibogaine therapy. I can imagine the courage it requires to undertake such profound introspection. This really underscores the significance of community and support in the recovery process, doesn't it?
Absolutely, Liam. Recovery is a challenging journey, and having a strong support network can make all the difference. Ibogaine therapy is often paired with comprehensive programs that include counseling, integration work, and peer support. For veterans who might feel isolated upon returning to civilian life, these communities offer connection, understanding, and solidarity. They provide a continuous support system, not just during treatment, but in the long weeks and months that follow, encouraging veterans to rebuild their identity and purpose in a supportive environment.
That integrated approach seems crucial. Now, I imagine there are many listeners who are curious about alternative treatments like Ibogaine compared to traditional methods. Could you expand on this comparison?
Certainly, Traditional treatments for substance abuse often involve a combination of therapy, medication-assisted treatments, and support groups like AA or NA. While effective for many, these approaches don't always work for everyone, particularly for individuals with complex trauma like many veterans. Ibogaine offers something different. It acts as both a physiological and psychological reset, allowing individuals a more personal way to process their experiences. It's worth noting, though, that Ibogaine is not suitable for everyone due to medical contraindications, and should always be undertaken with professional medical evaluation and supervision. The choice of treatment should always align with an individual's unique needs and circumstances.
That's a crucial point. Understanding that healing is never a one-size-fits-all journey. With that in mind, there can be misconceptions and stigma surrounding alternative therapies like Ibogaine. How do you address these concerns?
Misconceptions often stem from misinformation or fear of the unknown. Ibogaine is sometimes inaccurately labeled as a recreational drug, but it is anything but that. It's a powerful tool for healing, used in controlled therapeutic settings. Addressing stigma requires education and awareness raising about its efficacy, safety protocols, and the rigorous preparations undertaken by treatment centers. We have to highlight the success stories and scientific backing, while continually advocating for more research and discussion around its benefits and applications.
Education is indeed a pathway to breaking down these barriers. For those veterans listening who might be interested in exploring Ibogaine therapy, what resources or organizations can they turn to?
There are several reputable organizations and centers dedicated to Ibogaine therapy. Providers like Clear Sky Recovery in Mexico and the Multidisciplinary Association for Psychedelic Studies, MAPS, offer resources and information on treatment programs and research. It's vital for veterans to seek out centers with experienced medical professionals who can provide individualized and comprehensive care. Reaching out to veteran networks and support groups online can also yield further personal insights and recommendations.
Thank you for those specific resources. To wrap up, could you share any final words of encouragement for our listeners considering this as a potential path for their journey to healing?
Absolutely. I want to encourage anyone listening who is struggling with addiction or trauma to have hope and know that there are numerous pathways to healing. Ibogaine therapy offers a unique opportunity to deeply explore one's psyche and take courageous steps towards transformation. Trust in the process, and remember that seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Support is out there, and the journey, while challenging, is certainly worth every step.
Thank you for those empowering words and for joining us today. Your insights have painted a vivid picture of Ibogaine's impact and its potential for healing. We hope our listeners are leaving with valuable insights and renewed hope for recovery. If you like this episode, please leave us some feedback. That's all for this episode of Healing Horizons Ibogaine Therapy in Mexico. Keep exploring all paths to wellness, and remember, transformation is within your reach. Till next time.